Open meeting pursuant to MGLC 30A 20F. After notifying the chair of the public body, any person may record or transmit its open meeting. This hybrid meeting is being recorded by the town of Stockbridge. The names of members participating remotely will be announced. Any member of the public wishing to speak must first receive permission from the chair. The agenda items listed are those reasonably anticipated by the chair, but not all may be discussed, and other topics not listed may be brought up for discussion by the public body as permitted by law. So on Zoom, we have our member Linda Jackson. Okay, so
Minutes.
All right, so let's redo the taking the action on the minutes from April 22nd, 2025. Do I hear a motion to accept the minutes?
I make a motion to accept them.
I have a second.
Yes.
All in favor? Aye, Sally.
Aye.
Hi, Liz.
Aye, Coke.
Hi, Patty.
You have to say,
Gary.
Linda,
we can't hear you.
Muted.
raise your hand. Yay, okay.
That was Eileen.
All right, so we are holding this meeting somewhat belated because of technical difficulties. To review and set the calendar and procedure for upcoming award cycle. In conversation we have had, people seem to be okay with the current P and guidelines as they stand. And so we're talking about setting the time for the opening of the RFPs. And we had thought maybe October 14th opening. And then we have to have a public meeting where people can come in and ask questions and give us, if they would like, a preview of what they might like to ask for, so we can give them suggestions that, yeah, no, that's not going to happen because it's not permitted. Or yes, that sounds like it would be a reasonable way, or maybe you could tweak it to make it a little bit more acceptable. Because sometimes there are things that people want to do that we know they can't. So they're just wasting their time to bring it forward because we know we would have to say no because it's not permitted under the Community Preservation Act.
The public meeting is intended for the people applying, for the organizations.
Yes.
Applying for the grant.
Anybody who's interested, just.
But it's not for like town people to come and say,
We shouldn't give money to,
Yeah, well, they can do that too, if they want to. I mean, it's a public meeting, so they can say whatever they want to say. And we, we've been, I think this has been an incredibly successful committee over the years. I've been the chair for a really long time, but I've been a member along with Linda since the very beginning in 2002. And we have never had a denial at public meeting of any project that we've put forward. And I think that that's because we've had thoughtful members. We've had thoughtful discussion. We've had the reviews both by the Historic Commission and Town Council. And I think that when we come to the point of bringing it to town meeting, I think we have questions sometimes. People ask questions and they're not sure that they like all the projects, but we have never had any big controversy over any project that we've ever done. And I like to think anyway, that it's because once we get it to town meeting, we've done our homework and we've laid the groundwork for it to be something that we think is acceptable both under CPA and something that's worthy for the town.
The public meeting is important and it's required.
Yes.
And that's just to bring people to the room with ideas that they have and float them around, if nothing else.
Yes.
They may never have made an application like this. And so this gives them an opportunity to get their questions answered.
Yes.
They may decide not to apply, but it's informational.
Yes. Exactly. So, what would we think about doing the 29th for a public meeting?
I'll just let you know, I'm
The
away.
29th of when?
October?
That's a problem. We have a very important finance committee meeting.
Okay, then maybe not the
Can't,
29th.
can't do that.
Following week. I'm
The
away.
following week?
Yeah, I'm away for 2 weeks.
Okay, so you're away too, Gary?
No.
Oh.
What do we have?
So that week, that would be the first week of November.
Mhm. I'm flying back in on the night of the 4th.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's all about you.
I know, well, I just
Problem
want to be able
child.
to help. I always was. I'm not
Well, since
gonna-
it's, I know for me, because it's my first round with the applications, I'd like to attend
In
in person.
person if possible.
So
Yeah.
I'd like to
Be able
Okay,
to.
and are you not,
I'm not available on Wednesday.
stay the 5th, but other than that, the
Okay.
week I could do.
all right. And we are not going to schedule it during yoga.
And I think Thursday.
Didn't
No
Katie
Thursday.
say in the round robin of scheduling, didn't Katie say she can only make Mondays and Wednesdays, Erica?
Yep.
We
Should
should
be respectful of
that
that.
also.
All right, so,
So should we back up to the previous week if people seem to have some conflicts?
all right, so that would be the
Liz,
10th.
when are you?
I'm flying in.
Okay, so what do we have? October what?
10th or 12th? October 10th
No,
October 10?
for public meeting.
no, oh, to begin, sure.
You've already set the RFP for the 14th.
Yeah.
I can put the RFP out on Friday the 3rd. I can have that available by then. Updating the dates.
Yeah, that would be good.
But we're talking November 10th, Linda.
Okay,
November. Okay,
November 10th for the public meeting.
Okay.
November 10th, public meeting?
Mhm. Are people good with that?
That's fine. What about October? Anything in October?
Just the RFPs will,
RFP.
yeah.
Open the RFPs on Friday the 3rd.
So if I open the RFPs on Friday the 3rd, do you want to have like the public hearing,
People are away.
maybe that 15th
We could do the 15th,
The 15th of what?
October?
October.
Would we have enough time to review the RFPs if they,
It's,
We don't
we
need
don't
to.
have.
We don't have to.
Yeah, they're just
Yeah.
coming to talk to us
Yeah.
about it.
All right, so,
15th
so we're
would be great.
scratching the 10th.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
All right,
It's gonna be,
no 10th. All right, I'm getting confused.
okay,
So
October.
the RFP would go out the 3rd.
Yeah,
October 3rd.
Oh, October, oh,
Okay, October 3rd.
Different date, yeah.
these are October 3rd.
October 1st?
Third.
October 3rd. So I'm just gonna make the RFP and the proposal and guidelines available on the website. And I'll send out an email blast to the applicants that we've had in the past and just say it's available.
okay, good.
All right, so then,
You don't-
Thursday, the 16th of October, what does that look like?
Well, Katie can't make it then.
I
Katie
thought
can only make
Katie could be there
She's
Thursday.
Mondays and Wednesdays.
Mondays and
It's a
Wednesdays,
Wednesday.
the Wednesday, the 15th.
15th, okay.
Okay,
That
back it
work-
up again. October 15th is going to be the public meeting.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
Does that work for everybody?
Yep.
Yeah, we can make that work.
And it has to be 6 o'clock because I'm at work.
The 15th.
Then everybody can
Yeah.
get.
6 o'clock on the 15th of October would be the public.
Okay.
That's a Wednesday.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And that is when the public would come and ask questions, give a brief presentation if they like about what they're thinking about. Some of them have done this a lot of times and they pretty much know what they want to do and they don't necessarily need to be at every meeting. All right, so if that is the 15th, then when would we like to end it?
So
31st?
No, we need, let's go out further than that.
wait a minute, you're talking about the application date.
When would the applications be? And how about the 14th of November?
Sure. And then the Lawyer only needs a week or two.
Do you want to
That's
give them that
plenty
money, that much time?
That would be
A
six,
month and a
that would be
half.
6
Yeah.
weeks. That's 6 weeks. I don't think that's too long, do you?
No,
I think that's good.
it's hard to write those things.
Okay, so
November 14th.
got to get their information together and all that kind. So applications due on the 14th of November.
Mhm.
That does not require any particular,
Presents.
yeah,
Right.
you guys don't have to be there. I come in, I make packets. They send their applications in by email, and also they have to have it in, they have to have 10 copies in paper copies, plus one if it's under historic preservation, then they have to have an extra one for the historic review. And then we package them up, we send the emails off to town council. And it goes to the historic review.
The historic review has to occur before you send them to the town council, so they have this opinion. in
Okay.
Set.
All right,
And we do it so their way, shall I say, it can use the words and things that they want that are confirming of the statute and all that.
all right. So Linda, if the applications come in on the 14th, how long do you guys, when do you normally review? What do you have set a special meeting, or do you have a meeting already set?
No, we have to set that meeting based on the
Okay.
application date. So we don't meet, we meet as needed if you see our
Okay,
thing out in the corridor there about our commission.
okay.
This
So,
this is needed, and
yes,
we tend to like to meet in the morning, so I think we would have to have time to read them first. The 14th, is that a Friday?
yes.
Yes,
Okay,
Noon on Friday.
What
Yeah.
day?
The 14th, the applications have to be in
Yeah.
by noon
Yes.
on Friday, the 14th.
yes. All right. So now just to put this back into perspective, are you thinking of having the follow-up meetings, the voting meeting and a rain date or snow date all before the end of the year,
Apparently,
If possible.
if possible?
Nice to have that done. Yeah.
Okay, so that's okay with your department, Erica.
Well, they start preparing the town warrant in January,
I
usually.
know, I'm sorry. Okay. All right, so let me just think this through carefully. We would need at least a week to get a meeting set up there. So then how long have we allowed in the past once they go to the council? Town council?
usually a week. She's pretty quick
Okay,
because now we're into Thanksgiving.
yeah,
So,
okay. Let's dangle the date that the historical commission meets, because that's 7 people and it doesn't include anybody at this table. But can we focus on when we want to have the voting meeting with the applicants appearing?
the public hearing. Well, I get that to some degree, that depends on getting it out to town council and your review. So we have to have both those things done before we have our voting meeting.
Yeah, and then we're right on top of Thanksgiving.
Well, no, I think we've passed Thanksgiving at that point. So I'm actually thinking either the 8th or the 10th of December. That's still far enough away from Christmas.
I think that could work.
For the voting meeting.
Right. And then you would still need a backup date just in case of weather, I suppose.
Or that we need an extra day.
Why don't we schedule it for the 8th and use the 10th?
Do it 8th and the
backup?
10th is the backup.
Great minds, Gary.
Look at my. So,
I'm gonna flip another calendar here. I'm sorry, I still work on paper. I think that,
okay, so I can't do the 10th, so it has to be the 8th.
okay,
So the 8th
is a Monday.
is a Monday.
What time are we meeting?
Um,
Curiosity of the 7:15.
I have yoga,
Monday,
10th is out.
10th is out.
so it can be 4:45 if
Okay.
that's good for people.
That's a good time.
What time?
4:45,
December the 8th?
Yep.
yes,
Okay,
and that's the voting meeting.
correct.
Does that fit with Katie's schedule? I don't remember what she said for Mondays
I
and
don't
Wednesdays.
believe what she said.
I thought she said evenings.
Well,
She might have a childcare issue, that's why
I'm asking. Just to be,
she
Yeah,
could be
fair to
online.
her.
She could be online.
She could be online. All right, so and then we have a backup of the 15th.
Okay.
Wait, just let me check. Now I've got a Campusabog Stewardship Committee meeting that night.
December 15th is the backup?
No.
Not yet.
I've got
No.
a meeting. Wednesday, the 17th, I could do. For the backup meeting. Does that work?
The 23rd,
7th.
17th.
17th
17th.
is the backup.
But we're not going to need it because we're going to be here on the 8th.
Right.
Hopefully,
Positive.
Remember, we're in New England. You never
Yeah.
know.
and it would be,
I don't know, it's
it would
76.
be at 6. That would be, the backup would be at
At
6.
6 rather
Because
than
I have to
4.
work. Yep, because I have work. It is all about me.
It is. I know.
Sure.
I'm sorry. I stepped on your toes.
And yoga.
And yoga.
Does a
Well, I
legal,
think that, looks like that could work.
does the legal review come before our voting meeting?
Yes,
already
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
There it is.
we've had the review by the Historic Commission and we've had the review by Town Council by the time we get to vote.
And they'll give us all of their comments for each project as well.
Oh,
And we'll see that before we come to the meeting.
Yes.
yes. All right. So public
Proposals are the typical
bucket of,
proposals.
between about a dozen, probably a dozen, 15, sometimes more.
We had a lot more last year.
Yeah,
For the record, can we just review this?
yes,
October 15, the public meeting at 6 PM.
yes.
The next one would be November 14, no voting. That would be the applications are due.
Yeah, just when the applications are due, so you can come and pick up your packets in the afternoon.
December 8 is the presentation
Yeah, that's,
with the backup the 17th at 6 PM. The 8th would be 4:45.
yes,
Okay, is that it? Those are the 3 dates, right?
those are the
And
dates.
then just the RFPs going out on the 3rd of
Yeah.
October.
What is it?
The RFP.
The RFPs
Yeah.
come out on the 3rd of October.
RFPs out.
Cool.
Okay,
Nothing on November 10, right?
no,
Okay, good.
Could I just ask a quick question? I reviewed Erica's listings of outstanding projects. And I'm noticing there's a huge number of historic preservation projects that we've never seen a report for from them. Is there any paperwork that's hiding or an email or?
well, we can elicit these things.
I was actually gonna send out I made a new annual report form. So I'm gonna send it out to everybody who has an outstanding project. And I'll ask those to be in by October 31st. That way you guys can review those as well.
We have
We'll
Yeah,
see.
we need to keep up with this because we need to know that people have actually done what they said they were going to do. And it has to go into the public record for the
Yes.
historical ones. So I can call and urge somebody, but I think your form idea is a really good one. It should be required that they fill it out.
Well, it is, because if
Okay.
they don't get any more money.
Well, they've been very casual, some of them, by sending an email that they don't get to the right people. And that's, it's kind of tricky when you say, I haven't heard anything about this. So this will help back that
Yes.
information sharing. All right.
Yeah, they're the ones from 25 and 26. I don't think we have a lot on.
Mm.
Well, 26 is new. We
Yeah.
haven't prepared anything on those,
Right.
yeah.
So the housing trust money just goes into the housing trust, so that we don't have to have a report on unless they've actually just,
No.
they've done something with it. Then they have to.
Part of the report be to identify,
I mean, so that we're not just like throwing money into a bucket, do they, if they have a directional?
They have to let us know if they've done work and they've expended some of the money. That's how that works, the historic housing trust. That it's a little different than because they already have the money and it's theirs to spend. So it's a little different than the other projects, because the other projects, they have to come to us with the invoice and say, this is what we've been billed for this project, and would you please cut a check for it? So it's kind of backwards a little bit. Pinewoods, do we know anything about, are they doing anything at Pinewoods?
They're always doing something at Pinewoods.
I mean,
I
are
think they were
they
doing roofing.
fixing the
I
driveway?
think they were doing the roof, or they were just asking us for money.
Decks.
We did the
whatever
roof.
else. Appliances and then furnaces.
Right. But they have money for the driveway. They have almost $100,000 that was designated for the driveway. It's-
Okay.
Dredging project hasn't done anything. They're still, they're almost to the finish line of the Westdale conservation restriction, which is the Loveless property. They're just get really almost at the end of that. Ice Glen insect treatment. Do we know anything about that? I think they've done it,
The town did a good chunk of it.
but we
I can check
haven't
with Mike.
theoretically been billed for it. Mary Flynn Trail, was that the bridge?
I think so.
Because they
Yeah.
finished that, we should have been billed for it.
They've done part of it. I don't think they've finished it yet.
I thought they'd finished it.
Oh, maybe.
Dredging, they haven't done. Cropalo invasive species, we haven't heard anything. Housing, I don't know if they did the garden or not. Chesterwood Studio Gardens, anybody know anything about that?
Nothing.
Revolutionary War Monument, that's coming up. There's been a lot of finalizing plans. Construction, as I understand it, they've got somebody who's going to do it. And they just are going to do it. And that's half and half with the town, right? The town is doing half,
Yes.
we're doing half, okay. Ice Glen Experience, I don't know where that stands, Gould Meadows.
I actually think we saw an invoice come in through that, so I think somebody is starting
Oh,
to
good.
work on that.
Okay. And we need to get Ron to tell us what's going on with the Gould Meadows projects. Because they should.
They should
been-
have a report by now because they've been working quite diligently. There's been a truck there almost every other day, so.
Yep. But some of it is open space and some of it is the milk farm.
Yes.
So. All right. Well, I think we're good. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sally.
And we will see you on the 15th. October.
October.
At 6 o'clock. Motion to adjourn?
I make a motion to adjourn.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I.
Hi, Sally.
Aye.
I Coke.
Hi, Patty?
Aye.
Hi, Gary.